call on President Muhammad Buhari to ring the bell of justice. I call on the Vice President Oshibajo to ring the bell of justice. I call on the Nigerian Senate to ring the bell of justice. Mr. President, we've had reports of panels upon panels, commission of inquiry upon commission of inquiry, presidential committees upon presidential committees, and we have volumes of reports on these satanic killings from Taraba to Benue, from Benue to Zamfara, from Zamfara to Niger State, from Niger State to Enugu, from Enugu to Edo. It is most irresponsible, Mr. President, that none of these reports have been implemented. Mr. President, time upon times, the Nigerian police parade arrested hoodlums, criminals, 10 along Kaduna Road, 20 connected with Zamfara killings, 10 connected with killings in Niger. Yet, Mr. President, there is no justice. All these arrested, paraded criminals find their way back to the society. Where then is justice? President must be bold enough to take bold decisions on this matter. I end this way, Mr. President. While I do not support killings on any side, I want to say without fear of favor that cattle rearing is a personal business. Mr. President, it is a personal business and should be treated as such. A word is enough for the world. Mr. President, are extremely lackadaisical about these issues. I call today, Mr. President, that if we don't begin to give justice where justice is needed in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, be it in Taraba or in Benue, be it in Enugu or in bombshell, justice from north to south, justice from south to west. If we don't give that, Mr. President, we will be inviting a political and insecurity tsunami that we may not be able to curtail. Mr. President, what we demand is not a lackadaisical approach from the federal government. This issue has been approached with kid gloves, Mr. President. If this happened in the United States of America, the lives of over 70 Americans, Mr. President, murdered in cold blood, including unborn children and women. Will President Trump be comfortable in White House without paying physical visitation to psychologically assuage the pain of the people? Mr. President, if you speak the truth, you die. If you lie, you die. So it's better we speak the truth and die.
Alpha, did you listen to this? This was Dino Melaye 7 years ago, when Dino Melaye was the senator during Buhari's time. 7 years ago, he made this video. Today, what is happening today? Say the problem you face to solve today, it will affect you tomorrow. It's what is affecting us today. Because this problem started many years ago. We overlooked it. We don't pay attention to it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't concern us. We lived it. Now, gradually, here we are today. It's now facing us. It's now a serious problem now. To solve the problem, even if you want to solve the problem now is a problem on its own. It was during this time, the major problem when we get for this country. If I tell you now, say, Buhari contribute 99% of the problem when we face for this country today, this back when you see that Buhari, when you see, it contributes 90% of the problem when we face today to this problem. They say Buhari said two things. I'll tell you now what Buhari said, then you understand what I'm saying. Buhari said, even a president of this country said he is not a Nigerian, that he is a Fulani. If he finished, he will go back to his state, to his country. Now he successfully destroyed the country. He went back to his own state now, Cameroon, where Niger rather. He said it. He said Nigeria, he's not a Nigerian. He said it. But he's a president of Nigeria. But he said he's not a Nigerian. That if he finish, he will go back to his country. That it means if he, after destroying this country, he will go back to his country. Now he successfully destroyed the country to an extent before he handed over to Tinubu to finish his work. That was why they said Tinubu said he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped. Now he has truly succeeded. Continuation from Buhari's where Buhari stopped. Now Tinubu is damaging the country the more. That was number one thing Buhari said. Secondly, Buhari said, if you kill one Fulani, If you buy one Fulani, you buy all the Fulanis. In that case, you should not buy any Fulanis. He said that. He said that. He said that. Buhari, during his time president, he said if you, this problem, that was when he said that one interview he granted. If you buy one Fulani man, that you buy all the whole Fulani. In that case, nobody was meant to buy any Fulani. But Fulani can buy anybody. He don't care. He doesn't care as a president because he said it. He's not a Nigerian. He is a Fulani. Do you understand? That's the problem we are facing today. So, how do we get out of it? It's happened. Imagine 7 years ago. It was still good at that time. Manageable. We've not had this 200 people recorded by at a go. One incident. Over 200. We have 50, 100, this like that. Now 200. Now you to know, see, the problem now, water don't pass Gary. This is not what you can just use your mouth to solve the game. Do you understand? The problem you faced to solve yesterday, it will affect you today. It will affect you tomorrow. It's what is happening in this country now. Because they thought they were doing this. So, it has happened now. It's happening everywhere. No country is safe again. From east, west, south, north. No country is safe again. But we need solution. How do we solve this problem? Question. That's one Nigeria will not help us. The only solution is disintegration. Let us share this country. Let all the region go and solve their problem. Let everybody, let all the region go and solve their problem. Let them have command over the security, over army. Let them have control over them, command over them, so that they can command them to secure their border, their territories. But this one, now governor will tell you that I can't do this. It is the responsibility of the federal government to do it. Federal government will say it is the responsibility of the state governors to do it. Meanwhile, there are some things the state governor cannot do. Do you understand? State governor, that's what they're talking about, state policing. So in that case, the state governor will have control over the security, over the police. Do you understand? So we will not wait for Inspector General of Police again to visit Benue State before they can decide on what to do. Before Inspector General of Police can decide, provide solution to the Benue State, go to Enugu State, go to Kaduna State, doing the same thing. No. Do you know how long it took Inspector General of Police to visit Benue State? No, we don't want that. Did you see how long it took President Tinubu to visit Benue State? No, we don't want that. Benue State Governor, if he was serious, if we have state policing, he don't have to call president. He will go there with his command, with his commissioner of police. He will go there. And even before that happens, the Inspector General of Police in that state, they already have problem. They know what to do. And if the commissioner of police is giving some solutions, like telling Inspector General of Police, this is what we are going to do, this is what we are going to do, this is what we are going to do. Inspector General of Police, even if it is a good decision, Inspector General of Police might not take everything he said, or they will still politicize it. That okay, we are going to work on it. I'm going to speak to President about it until President approved it before I'll come back to you. Things like that. But if you are not dealing with your state governor, you commissioner of the state dealing with your state governor, then you people can be able to talk about it and reach solutions on time. Then the governor will approve whatever you want because he wants to secure his border. You don't have to wait for Inspector General of Police. You don't have to wait for president to come and do what? Let us go all the region, go and solve their problem, secure your border. If you give power now to state, to region, they're not born you well. Made somebody from another region carry cow, come and destroy his own citizens, crops, all those in farmland, take over their land, come buy their citizens on top of what? It will not happen. It will not happen. Secure your border. Before you cross your border, come here. Tell us reasons why you are here. Do you have a plot of land in this place where you are going to rear your cow for your cow rearing? Do you have any? No, you don't have. Where are you going? Where are you coming to? State governor can make order. Here, this area, we do not want to see cow in this area. If you see any cows in this area, in this community should buy those cows and use it to feed the communities, just like the Ghana did. But now, the state governor cannot do that. The president himself cannot even make that order. Or if the president can do it, give orders to the state governors. But hey, has he done it? No. No. You see, problem? There's a lot of problems, issues. This was 7 years ago. If he have solved this problem 7 years ago, that was when Buhari, when they import these people come as election machinery that time to use them to rig the election for them, and these people refuse to go back. And since that time, they have been destroying until now they fully arrived. They now gain access to the system. Do you understand? They now gain access to the system. They have successfully captured part of the region now. The region belongs to them. They now have they are fully armed now, and they have sponsors. And now people now know that, okay, this is a multi-million, billionaire business. They now have sponsors. Because Tino Buhari failed to solve this problem yesterday. Buhari said you don't need to buy any Fulani man. And now go and check now. The problem happening in Benue State, they say it's Fulani headers and Fulani. Go and check if this is all about fight. Two communities fight, your Fulani and this. Go and check. They have never bought any Fulani. No. They have never bought any Fulani. With that, over 200 of them buy, but there was no one of that. There was no one of those Fulani buy. No. Calculated move. They know what they are doing. So we are in it. Anyways, God help us. Please share this video.